Yo, before we get started with this new video, I would like for you to subscribe, like, and comment on the video. Do that for your boy.
Drop it, man. Drop it. Drop it. Taser deployed, taser deployed. Drop it. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
The Glynn County Police Department in Georgia is shown tasing a man who did not respond to their commands.
Get down. Stop resisting.
That's because 21-year-old Rajon is autistic and nonverbal.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground. We will get you help.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
He's got 6 legs in the walk. Don't walk.
I'm out.
It is yet another example of how officers fail the citizens they are sworn to protect.
He's now got 8 probes in him.
Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here.
How they just don't have a damn clue how to deal with situations like these.
Back up. Back up. I can get him up, bro. Back off him, bro. This ain't Baltimore. Back up. We'll stand him up. You said you can't get him up. We got a large crowd. We need more.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure they're. All right. Let's get him on the stomach.
Raise it. Who's on the stomach? All right, buddy. We go down.
I got your taser.
You okay, buddy? Bro, get the out here, bro. Stop cussing at me. Okay, you see handcuffed. Guess what? He's standing up. You ain't helping. You aren't helping.
When someone tells the cops Cherry is autistic, the cop fires back, "You are not helping. Can't make this stuff up." Police body cam later captures the so-called weapon police claim Cherry had. The video shows it's a spoon. For the News 4 Jack's I team, who obtained the personnel files for the 2 responding officers, discipline and/or administrative leave has not been handed down. The video contains Glynn County police officers Todd Allen, who deployed his taser, and officer Zach Campbell, who arrived as backup. He was tasered at least 6 times. The mother of the man who was tasered by officers has filed a complaint with the Glynn County PD and said she wants the officers who were involved fired. First Coast News reported that Cherry was walking slowly toward an officer as he was told to drop the weapon. Upon getting tasered by officers, Cherry screamed and dropped the spoon. Officers continued to tell Cherry to get on the ground before getting tased a second time. Cherry jogged away from officers and was tasered again before ultimately being tackled to the ground. "I'm still in shock and disbelief," Cheryl Johnson, Cherry's mother, told Newsweek. "I'm worried about my son and my daughter because she was there and witnessed all of it. I feel like I couldn't help. I couldn't keep them safe." Johnson said she's still processing what happened, and nothing like that has ever happened to her or her son before. She explained that she has lived in the neighborhood since 2010, and everyone, including officers that patrolled the area, knew her son. Zoe Gross, the director of advocacy at Autistic Advocacy Network, told Newsweek she believes the police should not have been called in the first place and their response was inappropriate. "I'm not clear why anyone needs to respond violently to a man who is walking, holding a spoon, and making noises," Gross said. "When people are in a mental health crisis, police shouldn't be the responders, regardless, because too often they respond like this, with violence. And therein lies the argument for defunding the police via the allocation of resources to who responds when a mental health incident takes place. Across the U.S., mental health situations are responsible for about 1 in 10 police calls. Many stem from undiagnosed conditions unknown to police and first responders. The consequences can be tragic. While about 3% of U.S. adults suffer from a severe mental illness, they make up a quarter to 1/2 of all fatal law enforcement encounters. People of color with disabilities, especially black people with disabilities, are disproportionately the targets of police violence. This is just another part of the pattern. In many cases where there is that training, we're seeing that it's not doing the trick. What we need to do is increase civilian oversight of police. Increase police accountability through policies like ending qualified immunity and redirect funding toward community services, which can give people help and not just offer violence when someone is in crisis.